Let me ask you something, Doc. Does thinking you're the last sane man on the face of the earth make you crazy? Because if it does, maybe I am.
AI has been the current big tech buzzword for a while now. After the many failings of Web3 and crypto, tech bros and companies alike pivoted to AI as the new future. These people see it as a complete game changer, even though this technology has been around for years. Is AI going to be the huge revolution that tech bros are claiming? Probably not. I mean, these are the same people who shilled worthless crypto for years. But tech bros aside, many have feared that AI could be used to replace the jobs of people from writers to programmers to game developers. So let's get into whether AI will replace these people or not. First, I want to start by talking about how developers and companies feel about AI. I've been getting into game jams, and one thing that I've seen in some of them is that one of their rules is no AI-generated content. These game jams are more focused on the developers making their own assets or using assets that others have made. So from what I've seen, small-time developers aren't into the idea of using AI to generate things like art or music for games. I can't speak for developers of larger games, but some companies like Square Enix have expressed interest in using AI for game development, but they've made or published games like these and are still trying to shill NFTs, so take that with a grain of salt. One embarrassing use of AI by a game company was when the developers of the Lord of the Rings Gollum game were claimed to have used ChatGPT to write their apology to the community.
Yeah, Bonders, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Nothing quite says I'm sorry like not even bothering to write the apology. They could have just copied another company's fake apology and changed a few words around, and it would have been exactly the same thing. AI has been very controversial in creative spaces. It's easy to see why many writers, artists, and programmers are worrisome about it. I will admit that some of the things that AI can do are impressive. It's cool that you can ask ChatGPT to write a story about Luigi starting a tap dancing school for penguins, and it can do it. It's fun to mess around with and can be useful for generating ideas, but I don't think it should be used to create all by itself. At its core, AI uses machine learning. It uses algorithms to assess tons of data and learn from it. You can set it up to look at 10,000 images of bananas and 10,000 images that aren't bananas and have it be able to find a banana in a picture. It doesn't actually know what a banana is, it has just found the general shape, color values, and properties that bananas in the images you showed it have. So if you ask ChatGPT to write you a story about Luigi teaching penguins to tap dance, it can do it because it can either search the web for those things or already has data trained about them, then puts them together in a story structure. It is impressive, but it's not creative, it's mathematical. It's the equivalent of you taking someone else's short story and finding the character's name and changing it to Luigi, or doing a Mad Libs and making it about Luigi. In those cases, you didn't make a story, you just changed existing ones.
Hey, Mario! Look what I made!
Plagiarism!
Luigi, you didn't make it!
This is one of the biggest issues people have with AI. Machine learning needs to be trained. So many companies could just take art and stories from the web and use them to train AI without asking for permission, crediting the creators, or even compensating them for using their work. It basically turns AI into a giant plagiarism machine. So if you are using AI to write a whole story or make a video game, in a way, you are plagiarizing from thousands of people. If you only use AI to make art, you're as much of an artist as if you just traced over an image. If you use it to write a whole book, you basically just did Mad Libs. I've seen lots of grifters shilling courses on how to make thousands writing books with AI.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now. This is cancer.
Being an untrue scam aside, do you not realize how garbage and dystopian that is? You're basically selling books that you didn't make at all. What's the point of a book where no thought was put into it? No one spent hours coming up with ideas, writing, rewriting, and researching. There was no thought, heart, or soul put into them. These are less of a story than the one I wrote in elementary school about a squirrel. I hate AI being used in these ways because it destroys creativity and just makes predictable, boring, useless trash. I'll get back to these points, but before that, I want to talk about AI and gaming. If you think about it, AI has been a part of gaming since gaming began. Enemies in games are usually referred to as AI. This isn't the same kind of AI as something like ChatGPT. Enemy AI in most games probably don't use machine learning, but they are in a way a simple version of AI. AI also has other uses in video games. It's been used to help games be more optimized for different systems, and that's a great thing. It can also be used for procedural generation to create roguelikes. AI can help enhance game graphics. It can also help create a more balanced difficulty and make enemies more challenging for players. Another good use for AI in gaming is that it can be used to help debug and test games. AI can also be used to help against fraud, cheating, and other bad things. Many of these are things that the developers couldn't just do on their own in real time, but the developers are necessary to set these systems up and update them. The AI isn't going to just magically appear out of nowhere, so you still need developers. AI can also be used in non-player friendly ways. It can be used to track spending habits to make the most efficient microtransaction money grabbing machine possible. This just turns players into data points to be shown to corporate leaders who just want to make lines and numbers go up. This just turns games into a convoluted series of menus that always makes you accidentally go to the game's store. A store that will be guaranteed to always work, even when the broken and rushed game is not. AI is great for game mechanics, optimization, and other similar things, but I do not think it's good for creating assets, story elements, or for player exploitation. When people say, this sounds like it was written by AI, it is never a positive thing. Why would you want your creative vision to be written by something that just mashes things together? That's not art, that's lazy delegation. Look at a movie like The Dark Knight. It's an amazing movie that has tons of great lines like these.
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Some men aren't looking for anything logical, like money. They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Not about money. It's about sending a message. Everything burns.
Do you think an AI would come up with such thought-provoking and quotable lines like those ones? Do you think AI would come up with a story as complex, compelling, and dark as the one in the game Danganronpa? Would it even be allowed to write something as despairing as that? Do you think AI would write a story that takes a stance against or for a hot political topic? Or would that not be in its programming? Does AI lean towards a certain political opinion, or is it unbiased? I believe that ChatGPT and others like it are already censored and swing towards the opinions and values of the corporations that created them. I'm not saying we need more edgy and offensive games like Hatred or Postal. I don't think trying to be as edgy as possible makes a great game or story. What I am saying is that art shouldn't only be swayed by one viewpoint. You should be able to hit deeper topics and hard themes that can resonate with all audiences. That's why audiences enjoyed Puss in Boots: The Last Wish and Godzilla Minus One so much, while being bored with modern Disney animated movies and the Marvel movies, which many have accused those latter movies of being written by AI. AI is not a replacement for anyone. It can assist and be a good tool to use, but it is not a replacement for people. AI has a lot of great uses, even in creative places, but it should be only used as a tool like a pencil or a piece of software, not a replacement for the artist. I believe the only people who really think AI will take over jobs are the uninformed, the tech bros, and the soulless, greedy hack corporate leaders and managers. Because AI doesn't, cannot, and will never create anything of its own. It will forever follow the instructions given and put together info it finds into a format that it was told to. What do you think about AI in the creative space? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe for weekly videos. Let's get to 100 subscribers. If you want more videos like this, check out the video that will get recommended here, or check out my channel. If you want to see a video game that I am starting work on, check out the intro devlog to The Manager's Door on my channel. Thanks for watching this video and for your support of the channel.